to the Way Back Home YouTube channel. I'm Gavin Patterson. I do conscious herding and Reiki. I do Ascension Reiki from the Love Inspiration Reiki lineage. And I'm working here today with Vanessa.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thanks. Thanks, Gav.
And we're going to be doing just whatever comes up. I've got some ideas of a new kind of energy work along the back. So there's a lot of releases that happen on the front of Reiki, and there's not much on the back. And this is something I'd leave for someone who's had a bit of healing experience, because the back stuff can be like really far past stuff that wants to be directed at the back. But once those channels can open up and clear, then the energy can not just move and release from the front, but also from the back. There's chakras, it's beautiful to do that. And also I want to open up not just the chakras here, but the aura all around. So we'll see how that goes.
Well, I can tell you I'm ready.
Ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, nice. Nice.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna, if we just sit here for a second and just imagine that maybe about 12 inches around your body. You come up above your head, just sit up here, yes. And you just trace the outline of your body, but from 12 inches away. So you start from the top of your head, and just slowly trace it all around the head. Energy from the center, around the sides, the fronts and the back.
There's stuff going on in the
There's
back.
stuff going on in the back.
Yeah.
It's getting
That's
ready.
all niggly.
It's priming.
It's like
It's priming.
opening up. It's like it's ready.
Okay.
It's ready to go.
So just make a quick kind of sweep down along the sides of the aura here.
Yeah, it's all good. It's feeling all good.
The front and the back.
There's definitely something out.
There's something going on, okay. Yeah, cool.
It's quite a lot of synchronicity actually coming here right now.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah. But I think you get to that because you do a lot of self-healing. It's like you get to that part, that kind of the right timing where you feel like, you're ready for someone to sort of like move that energy, like shift it into something else. But I think it takes a lot of your own work first, especially for the back stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but then I think you really need to get like help from a healer. Yeah, no, I really do. I think with the back stuff you need help.
Yeah.
It's because I do a lot of energy work myself, and I'm really, I've sort of come to the conclusion that I need help with the back stuff. Can't do it all on my own.
Okay. What does the back stuff represent to you?
It's like, I feel like I want to open my heart.
Okay.
But it's like the back, there's something going on in the back that's not allowing that. Not allowing that flow through.
Okay.
Like you say, where, you can feel it. Because like I feel really open, like air, like really open on the front, light. But I've always had like back stuff.
Okay.
It's just like, I can just feel it in the back. Just like, oh.
Okay.
Kind of, yeah. Feels like something just gripping, onto your back. And,
Okay.
yeah.
Good.
I think, and I think it's all to do with childhood stuff, where you let yourself down, where you, maybe being smaller, like, listen to some of your parents there, it's that whole thing of make sure you hear yourself. Because I think when it's like, that posture, like it hurts right there.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you're like open, it doesn't, So it's just all that stuff that makes you like shrinks you down, makes you smaller version of yourself. And when you start doing all the healing and you want to like just, expand and grow and that really gets in the way. It's like a sticky point.
So is that gripping, is that making you smaller?
Yeah, I think it does. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that, like you mentioned, the heart? Is that at the heart?
Yeah, that's right. That heart.
Okay. So that's where something there that's
Yeah.
making it smaller and making it feel like it's your...
I just feel like it's like you need to make peace with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something like this.
Like some kind of recognition of peace with it. Because, you know, I think a lot of that's tied in with, you know, because pain, you know, like it's like anger or, you know, it's those emotions that you have to let go of.
Okay.
And that's what it feels like.
Okay.
And it can get stuck. Like you might have worked through stuff, like maybe through, you know, central channel and through your chakras. But it almost can get stuck away out, just outside of, you know, the material body.
Yeah.
More the etheric. That's what it feels like to me. It's more on the energy, like etheric body.
Okay. Okay.
But it's, you know, it's so cool, like connected. You know, boom, straight. There's a cord straight to your body.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Can you just feel the energy of that right now?
Yeah, it feels like it's like, you know, you can't take a really deep breath.
Okay.
It just feels like stuck.
Can't take a deep breath, stuck. So, okay, can you just say, I acknowledge that you're there, to the energy?
I acknowledge that you're there. I do. Yeah. Yeah. I do.
Yeah. So, acknowledgement is one of my little sheets of like, I use allowance a lot in conscious hurting.
Oh, something just came up for me. Sorry.
Something came up?
Yeah.
Continue. What's going on?
Just insight to what it is. It's kind of, it's definitely a hurt. Like it's something from like childhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a real wound, a real hurting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's real hurting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Sorry, what were you going to say?
This acknowledgement goes like straight directly to the thing and brings awareness to it, like as a whole. So you've got like I kind of say there's 5 ways that I work through a problem. I notice, I allow, you know, acknowledge. I notice, allow, express, disagree, and reframe. So they're kind of like the ways I work on things. But with the allowance, like I've learned other words that kind of do similar stuff. So allowance is just like, I'm resisting this, it's allowed to be there. So I'm not accepting that it's there. I don't have to like force myself. It's just there, so I make room for it.
Yeah.
And acknowledging is just stating that it's there. And with that stating, stuff will start to float up and be, oh, I know what it is now.
Yeah.
You know? It goes straight to core wound, or, you know, like I said to someone doing an eye gazing session, I go, I acknowledge you. And she goes, oh, like that's lovely. Like I said it internally, and then she was like, she said she felt really open, and then something went and blocked her. I said, where's that? And it was on the back of her shoulder. And then I talked a bit about it, and she said, oh, it's really tense there. And then I said, whose voice was that? Because she said, I feel wrong, I feel like a failure. And I said, oh, whose voice is telling you that? She goes, oh, my dad. And then we just got straight to a core wound just from me saying, I acknowledge you.
Yeah, I just like, as you were talking that, oh my gosh, so much just came into clarity.
Good.
Well, the word disappointment came up.
Disappointment.
And I thought, at first I thought, I'm disappointed with my parents. And then it turned around, but when you were talking through that, I started to feel this like movement in the wound, like I kind of started to go like this, like there was starting to move a bit, not stuck. And then what I realised was I'm a disappointment.
I'm a disappointment, yeah.
And my dad often would say stuff because he was so disappointed with himself.
Yeah.
That he projected that out to his kids, like nothing, you know. He was, you know, we took that on. We were like, we're a disappointment, you know. So you sabotage yourself because you believe you're a disappointment.
Because that's what you got fed.
Yeah.
Both verbally and non-verbally, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And then energetically, like the feeling of disappointment would have radiated from him to you.
Totally, and because he thought he was like, he was disappointed himself at failure, you know.
Okay.
It's amazing how much you take on from your parents, even like non-verbally, like how much. But I realised that lately in general, how much like someone being non-verbal in their body language, and they don't even have to say anything. They can transfer so much energy to you just from like ignoring you or not
so
regarding you, you know, or turning their body away from you. And it's like, I find that sometimes a bit more, like even more destructive.
Okay.
Because you can imagine so much around that. Because you've got a wound like connected to that.
That's right.
It just exemplifies it, you know.
The interpretation is much bigger.
Yeah, it's much bigger.
Like, I've got all this evidence
for it. Oh, and it's like, oh, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that all in here?
Is
that all in the kind of claw, like the claw behind you, or is disappointment kind of feel that somewhere else?
That's a good question. At the moment, I'm just feeling it in my back.
Okay.
But I would definitely say I feel it in my right hip sometimes.
Right hip, okay.
Where it feels like achy, and that down my right leg. And because sometimes when I shift the energy, I feel it just keeps moving and it's out my foot. I can shift it myself, but that's definitely one of the sore points. Is my right hip and my back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just acknowledge that you felt, you know, like a disappointment. You know, experience that. I don't want to speak it loudly, but like just acknowledge it.
It's funny. I see it and I acknowledge it, but it's almost like I've really moved to a point where I've moved away from that. I'm like, no, I'm not.
You're not.
I'm not a disappointment, and I recognise that. But it's like it keeps coming close, and then I move it away, and then boom, it comes close, and I move it away, and it's like I just want it to go. Like I want it to move, like go and shift and clear.
Okay.
Because it's too much. Like it's just too much now.
Hold it there.
I am.
Hold the energy.
Yeah.
I don't want you to be there anymore. You know, like, talk to it. Tell it like, no, I don't agree with you anymore. It's not true. And then, see how that goes. Imagine, like, to work through that disappointment, what do you need to say to your dad? No? I don't deserve your disappointment. Well, is there something you'd like to say to him?
Wow. Who I am right now, like when I've learned my life, probably years ago I would have like, fuck you, you know, like I would have really been angry and not understood it, and really what I feel is sadness for him. Because he loved his family, but he couldn't help this, whatever it was, this negativity, this dark shadow projecting stuff. It's like he couldn't control it.
He couldn't control it,
So I can control it.
You can control it.
Yes.
Good. Well, that's good.
Well, you know, well, I've worked hard to get to a point where I just can be more conscious rather than unconscious.
So it's like that's from him.
Yeah, but it's sticky. It's like it's, you know, I've had it for so sticky. Long that it's,
Can you give it back to him?
Sure.
Here you go.
Yeah, definitely. There you go. And silver platter.
Yeah.
Have it back. Have it back.
Yeah.
Have it back.
This
have
is
it
not
back.
mine.
Yeah.
This is yours. I release this back to you.
I release this back to you.
Release this disappointment back to my father.
I release this disappointment back to my father.
How does that feel to say? I think maybe say it a few more times and see if it starts to keep floating out.
Yeah. Yeah, it was quite intense.
Yeah. Release this disappointment back to my father.
I release this disappointment back to my father.
was easier, that one.
Yeah, right. Actually.
Yeah.
That first one was a bit like, whoa.
Yeah. It
And now I'm
is.
feeling like, you know, I actually do. I'm feeling like the energy's going a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is what you can do when you feel that something's being put on you.
God, yeah.
Release. And then your body might want to recalibrate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feels a bit better.
Yeah. And then something else can go,
Like
come
behind
up,
that.
come up under it. Yeah.
So I definitely feel like that's a major one. Definitely.
You're angry at him for it?
I wouldn't say anymore, no. I don't work past that.
That was just a guess of like sometimes anger at a family member. You know, the right hip is
Oh, really?
usually the father, you know, and being the right hip gets locked in a lot with anger. And so, you know, if you speak to that and like I forgive you. Yeah, so speak to it. I forgive you.
It's not really sore now,
It's
though.
not your
at
fault.
all.
Okay.
It just kind of like comes and goes.
Okay.
Mm.
But yeah, so the cheat way that I use to work through that kind of thing is like, I forgive you, and it's not your fault, and it's not your fault. It wasn't your fault. You were just a kid. You know, you didn't deserve his emotions onto you.
As you were saying that, I just felt like me as a kid being so open, you know, and like just taking it all in, just allowing and just, you know, breathing all that in. Yeah, like, wow, you know, you're just so innocent.
Yeah.
Because now it's like, it's taken me so long to, you know, put all those boundaries in people to go, I'm not this open void, you can just throw your stuff in anymore. Like, you can't just say anything to me. You know, but it's taken a long time to get to there. Because, you know, that's why I was like, it was like I was frozen in that moment, you know? It's like this, you open yourself up to, you know, like the father and like, and then it's like such a surprise when he starts feeding negativity. It's like, I think it almost freezes you emotionally in some like weird way that you get stuck like that. Being too open for too long.
Yeah.
And just taking everyone's shit in, you know, allowing it. And it's kind of like, because you think, well, if a parent does that, it must be okay.
Yeah.
Because that's what they teach you. It's okay that you're so open and I'm just feeding you all this stuff. And so you take that in as it's okay to be like that, you know?
Because it could be a reward too, of being that open.
But at the
and
same
like,
time, you know somewhere deep down in your consciousness, somewhere that it's not like it's not right or not good or not love or not pure. So it freezes you as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where does it freeze you?
Like in the back.
In the back.
Yeah. Because I often get a freezing back where I just like, literally can't. Like it just hurts so much.
Is that even with that?
Yeah, totally.
I like that's such a that's really.
And now it's kind of moved in like into like one.
It's moved into one.
Yeah. Where it's just like it's one spot now. I can feel it. I'm trying to hold on.
Yeah. Where are you feeling now?
Right there, right back.
In the middle.
No, it's more to the back of the heart. Yeah.
I know you disagree with my psychic. Okay. Yeah. So, what is that sensation like? How far behind you is it?
I mean, yeah, like how this is pretty close.
Okay.
This feels like really close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's a measure of like
Like it just feels like close. Like something's just
Okay.
sitting right on the back.
Sitting there.
Boom, right there.
Yeah. Okay. So just acknowledge you, hold the energy in your consciousness, and be with it. Acknowledge you. And it might be like. Acknowledge you.
Wow, it almost feels like it's got roots right into my heart.
Yeah.
It really is like, it's like this thing, like tentacles into like, you know. But you know, I hope you're good at like removing bugs.
Well, I love that you express. It's so easy to hear visually, like.
Yeah, that's why I will see things
Just
visually.
see
It
it,
really,
yeah.
I just see things.
It's beautiful. Bugs. We could use bug spray, but we can just like let the bug be there, and then it will just like unroot itself.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Don't actually. We just identify it. It's like we get out our microscope and go, will this bug, get out our bug book and
Yeah.
what are the characteristics of this bug? Okay, that poison. Okay, that's
Yeah.
nice. And then it's like, okay, now that I know the bug, I can identify with it and know that it's not mine. Is this still from your dad? This bug?
I feel like it's almost connected to past generations too.
Okay.
I feel like it's like
Yeah.
beyond just my dad. I feel like it's like some karmic arrow almost, like an arrow that's been shot up through the generations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a big glimpse of like a vision of like
Almost feel like I've got an arrow stuck in my back
an arrow, okay.
on my left side.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Because it's, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
I've got a vision of like that there for you, and then your dad as an adult with that there for him, and he's kind of like talking to you and interacting with you, and then it's almost like you're adapting it through rapport. Oh, this is what I'm supposed to have because dad has one. You know? And then his dad probably had one for him or his mum. And so,
For sure. It's like carrying on the wound.
yeah. And it might have started with it, you know, someone's past life where they got shot by an arrow.
Totally. And it could have been like betrayal, it could have been whatever it is, but that arrow meant more than an arrow.
Does betrayal fit in there? You mentioned it could be betrayal.
Well, I said betrayal, so maybe it does.
Just
Maybe there's
checking,
some
just-
kind of betrayal. Yeah, I always thought there was some kind of curse on my dad's side.
Yeah.
And my mum's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some kind of weird curse. Maybe we all feel like we're cursed. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I do a lot of, you know me, like I work on that area and just get more characteristics of it, understand any beliefs or emotions or anything like that in there. I don't go in and go curse off, but it's like as it gets identified of like where it's held in, it starts to loosen. It's like holding, I know with tension, like if I'm holding a wrist really tight, that person can't grip that well. It's like they're a bit weaker because their connection isn't as good. But as they kind of like, as I feel how tense my hand is and how strong I'm holding it, I release that. And so it's kind of that same mechanic, like as I notice that I'm tightening my fist so hard, it's like, I want to stop tightening my fist because it causes my rhomboid to get tight, it really hurts. Then I kind of like start to open it. So as you feel the roots, it's like then you can identify what's of you, what's a part of you and what's a part of this energy. And then it's like, oh, and then we can identify it and acknowledge it and even allow it to be there. Because when it's not allowed to be there, when it's this fight, don't you get in?
Yeah, I see it.
It stays hooked.
Yeah.
So if you just allow that it's there for now,
Yeah.
then it can start to release.
That's exactly what it feels like it's hooked in.
It's hooked in, yeah. So you can feel the hook.
Yeah.
Hooks, yeah.
But it's like, well, because it's an energetic hook. Yeah. You
Yeah.
feel it.
You feel
It
it?
hurts.
It hurts.
Yeah.
What else? What else?
I'm just over it actually. It's when it cut out. Yeah, cut it out.
So welcome that
No,
moment.
but you could dissolve the hook and just like gently pull it out like a thread.
Yeah. Well, let yourself want to cut it out. Like let yourself feel that kind of
Yeah.
fight against it. Because there's stuff that will be hooked on your end, and that wanting to cut it out and not accept it, like allowing it to be there, actually holds it in place.
So you accept that it's there.
Well, I like the word allow, because like if someone stabs me, I don't want to accept I've been stabbed,
But you allow.
but I can allow that it's happened. It feels easier for me to go through that, and I think it's easier for other people. So it's like, okay, allow that I want to cut it. You know, like there's an energy of me that's trying to strike it, to like sever it. Yeah. And allow it to hurt. If it's hurting, you can consciously hurt, or you can unconsciously hurt. So you might as well do it consciously.
Yeah, it hurts.
A little nod to my therapy brain. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like hurting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like you want to resist it. You want it gone. Is that?
Well, no, because I've had it for so long. I mean, like,
Yeah.
it's just like ebbs and flows, you know.
It's a collector's edition.
Collector's edition.
Okay. Well, how about
Yeah, so impatience.
It's impatience. Okay.
It's like, it's like, yeah,
Okay.
be patient.
Ah, impatience.
Patient.
Yeah, so feel that. Let yourself feel impatient.
It's almost like you want to keep it there because it's like this creates this resistance.
Okay.
And when you have resistance, you have momentum in some way or some kind of.
Okay.
It's like, you know, people that get PTSD, they often find it really hard to let it go and heal because when it spikes, there's all this adrenaline. It creates energy.
Yep.
So they attract them, you know, they're drawn to situations which will spike it again, even though they're unhealthy situations. And that's the same with this energy. I'm feeling like it's like to actually let it go and release it and go, just don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
It's like new territory. This is what I've known my whole life. It's resistance, you know.
Okay.
And it's kept me, you know, like, but I think definitely I've come to a point right now. I feel like I can create momentum other ways. I don't need this anymore.
You can create momentum.
Yeah.
So many other ways.
So many other ways.
Yeah.
Right, this way is actually quite old school.
Yeah.
But just need to turn the page. Like
You can do it from response rather than reaction.
Exactly.
Perfect. So you've fleshed out heaps of it, right?
Yeah, heaps.
Yeah.
Wow.
So dad, disappointment, and then something in the back of the heart, and it looks like a bug, and then it's got roots.
Yeah.
Well, it has roots, looks like a bug, and then it could be an arrow, you know, it could be ancestral, and then I want to cut it out, and then so it's like we go through the story of what's there, and the more awareness of that story, it's like it just, like you said, it dissolves. It doesn't need to be held onto anymore.
No.
And it just starts to
loosen.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like it's like releasing right now. Yeah. Well, but definitely moving.
Yeah.
Something's moving.
Acknowledgement, and then maybe you'll find that you don't need to stay small.
No.
That you can be laughter, you know.
Yeah.
You want a disappointment.
No. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I think it's owning the power too. Because when you feel those things, that you never feel powerful. You like seek your power from outside, from relationship or all kinds of things around you, to fill you up, to fill the void, and it's like it's too much holding on, it's too much holding, tension.
feel that feel that holding on.
It's like,
Just feel how holding on.
Yeah, I feel it.
Just let yourself hold on. So again, acknowledge it, because when we acknowledge our holding on, we're like, oh, I can release it and have that hold on to it.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Love it. This is a story. It's the unfolding story of Vanessa that's like not so much the victim or the story of how hurt you've been, but exploring through the emotions and the felt sensations, and then how it looks in your body. So it's like this is the real story, rather than like the tired old, this is what happened to me, this is what they did. You know, it's like,
oh, totally.
It's stuck this way. That
It's
way.
kind of regarding everyone else around you except for yourself. It's like, and then you know, like, so I was driving down tonight and like had all these things come up and I was like, oh, I should go back to like, you know, do it.
Yeah.
And I thought, you know what? No, this is what I need. I need to go to Sydney. I need to like catch up with you, like keep up the flow, and yeah, just kind of. But it was a bit of a challenge, like to kind of go, no, I've got to keep up with my own flow.
Yeah.
As soon as I got in the car and started driving, I was like, oh yeah, like I feel like, you know, totally unresponsible for everyone else, you know.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's so normal. I've had so many people like, oh, I didn't want to come, but then like it came and so much lifted that it was like, oh yes.
I know, but and it's funny, like, you know who was trying to pull me back
Yeah.
was like my family.
Yeah. And that.
Because their family are another dynamic that hold you in an energetic space, because that's what we've seen. And like, and you know, everyone in my family would have similar kind of issues. Because we all grew up with the same father, you know.
That's right.
Yeah. So
Yeah. That's yeah.
to break out of the pattern is like just you really got to like really check in with yourself. Okay, this is what I need, you know.
Yeah.
Honour yourself.
Yeah. Because it's like you're moving out of rapport with them as well.
Yeah.
But it's like you're leading the way of like, I've lost this, I've let this go. You all can too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Someone's got to lead. Like someone's got to lead the way.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's dropping the ancestral trauma for the rest of the family too.
Oh, I love what you just said. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Good. Because if one person does it, then it's easier.
Yeah.
Like if one person can work through their anxiety, then they sit with the other person in their anxiety and don't react.
I know.
They're like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
You're not a disappointment. Like if you went up to your siblings or your mum and said that, like how much was,
Yeah.
would they just go, how did you know? Because I've gone through our story together. Like I've gone through what I learned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it, with family dynamics?
It's fascinating.
And it's not your fault. There's a big one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, especially when there's someone that's been sick in the family. Like it's quite common that the sibling like can take on that guilt or that blame, even though they, intellectually they go, it's not my fault, you know.
Yeah.
But it's like this emotional thing of,
Oh yeah.
as a kid, you just take it all on, don't you? So open, it's my fault. My fault. And you're like, somewhere deep, there's this little voice in the subconscious going, it's my fault.
Yeah.
And I never kind of felt that, but my brother did, definitely.
Yeah, okay.
And I had this like little intuitive conversation with him last week, and it was just like, it was like I was just channeling stuff. I didn't really know what I was saying. And I just kept saying, it's not your fault, it's not your fault, it's not your fault. And it's like he just went silent on the other end.
Yeah.
And he just went, thank you.
Yeah.
It's like he just so needed to hear that, because he's been stuck for a long time too.
Were you speaking it or just energy?
No, I was speaking it.
Okay,
Yeah.
Beautiful, yeah. We all need to hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was just like, and things are starting to shift for him. Like, you know, he was really stuck there a little bit.
Beautiful. How you feeling?
Good, I'm ready to get on the table.
You wanna, yeah.
Oh, are you up first?
I think we step up and have a go at this.
The hair
I'm
dry?
gonna check the aura. So
Oh.
I'll tell people this is one where I'm trying to activate the back of the chakras, and I'm a very inventive person and like to try different things. So I'm gonna try with a hairdresser to use heat so that she can feel where the heat is from. So so here's her back, here's whatever's in the way, and then she feels her part of the spine there, and then feels the heat coming from there, and identifies with both. And then I want to do it with a little bit of sound as well, and see whether that can start to acknowledge what's behind there and open up to it. And make sure you stop me at any time if it's too much or something's coming up that's massive.
Yep.
Because that's really important for you to have the voice to say, no, I don't want that right now.
Yes,
I'm uncomfortable.
exactly. I feel like I'm
right now.
pretty open, like pretty feel safe with you. Yeah.
Yeah. And just whatever comes to you, if you want to say it.
Yeah, I will.
Say it.
I'll say it.
Because bringing it into conscious awareness, this is what we're doing. It's like there's an iceberg and shit's down under the layers, and then it's like the iceberg comes up, so the Titanic coming by can see that iceberg from ages away and not hit it.
Yeah.
So the more conscious we are of our wounds and what's going on, the more we can shift course, have other options, and not like snap at people, but to go, oh, actually, yes, I do want to be angry with you right now. I'm angry with you, instead of like, ranting.
Yeah.
And that's so much easier to hear because it's like on someone, whereas I'm angry.
You own it.
Is like, yeah, there's space for that person.
Yeah. You're not projecting it out.
That's right.
Okay, bomb.
Yeah. Beautiful. Okay. So we're gonna if you just want to stand probably where you are, and I'm going to cross the camera because that's and grab the hairdresser, the hair dryer. You can tell that I've done what's working. Yeah. Just move this chair. Okay. So you've also got good sound on the hairdryer too. Cool. And you probably won't be able to hear me, but just watch energetically. So you just feel what's alive and feel the difference between here on your back and here where the hairdryer is. So I can click and open it up. Try this. Closer, further away.
That's good actually, right there.
That's good, okay.
It's got this real sense of falling.
It's falling.
Yeah.
Okay. So let that sense be there.
And then also like this feeling of like shrinking up, becoming really small.
Shrinking up. Okay.
Yeah, it's like I'm a giant, like right now, my full body, but
Yeah.
I used to get this feeling when I was going to sleep as a kid, like I was tiny and I'd get this sudden realization of how big I actually was. But it felt, when I moved into my bigness, of my fullness, it almost felt like a gross sensation.
Ah, okay.
Like it felt really strange to be in my bigness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear that. Like,
I just knew
grossness.
it felt really like
Grossness.
weird. It felt really strange, and so I'd shrink back down to being small again
okay.
to feel comfortable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, where are you feeling that grossness?
Like kind of. I was feeling it when you were doing the air on the back.
Yeah.
I'm feeling it now.
I know.
No.
Right here. Because when the
Oh,
air,
where did you just go then? Did you say here?
there?
Yeah. Oh wow. As soon as you
Okay.
did that, I was like, it's there. That was like it kind of felt there.
So this is above the Just thinking about here.
Isn't that the higher heart though?
Yeah, the thumbs chakra. Yeah. Does it feel gross?
I feel like it's kind of starting to move.
Okay.
Yeah, see? It's kind of wanting to go places.
Okay.
I'm just moving intuitively. Like it feels like it's just.
Yeah.
See? Like it's just kind of like something attached. It's kind of like moving my energy around.
Because I noticed when the hairdryer was on that point, well, I think it was on the point below, but that was when the falling happened. Like you were trying to avoid it as well.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah.
I just felt like that energy just dropped back down into my past.
Okay.
Off. Like I felt like it just almost dropped off back to where I was in bed as a child.
In bed as a child, yeah.
Oh my god, I just got this revelation. OMG, I just had this revelation that that feeling I had when I was a child was like a what's it called? A premonition. No, not a premonition. Like it's almost like a fast forward of your journey yet to come. So that feeling, that gross sensation, was just me feeling into like my lifespan in a way.
Okay.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
So the gross sensation.
So like this is like during so my life path from a child was to actually, like to grow back out into the fullness of myself.
Yeah.
Like being the giant within.
Yeah. But you didn't want to feel that, the grossness.
Well, maybe I just had that ability, to not a psychic ability, but that ability to see into things. But that scared me at that age.
That scared you?
Yeah, definitely. Because I felt it in my body as well.
Okay. So keep feeling as I just do a little bit of drumming and see if I can get more of the sound connection. What's going on? That's the momentum that you were talking about earlier. It pushes you forwards.
Yeah.
Makes you fall forwards. Still wants to go forwards, hey?
I just got the words, I love you because you have made me grow.
I love you because you have made me grow.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So I was just moving it back really far behind you to mimic like the ancestors.
Yeah, and that was perfect. It was like all the, it brought out the wisdom of what it, like underlying wisdom of like all the pain, like all the journey, all the pain, like what was it all for? But ultimately, it's what made you grow,
Yeah.
And but I feel like I don't need it anymore. I feel like I have the skills and the tools to go on my own.
Yeah.
So now let you go. Yeah. But it's
Good.
sad at the same time because you're like something you journeyed with.
Yeah.
So it's a death and a rebirth.
Death. Loss.
It's a loss.
Grief.
Yeah, I have definitely felt this sadness in my heart. But at the same time, God, I want to kick on now. I want a new dance. I want to, kick on in a different way.
Yeah, excitement, joy.
Yeah, it was, a lot more fluidity and, without that intensity, you know?
Yeah.
That intensity served its purpose, but I feel this real softening now, like a really gentle flow of so softening, I think.
Yeah.
Softening, because intensity can be quite harsh, and you hold that energy, you know? Yeah, so right now it's all about softening. Yeah.
Still feels like connected in there.
Maybe.
Yeah. Still feels like it's ready to. We've released a lot, and there's like a bit more like grossness. Is there regret? Guilt?
Sure. Face down?
Yeah, face down.
Okay.
Doing the big Heart Chakra work.
Should I take my beanie off?
Cool. No.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm happy with that beanie. Just quickly, because I connected anywhere else. Oh, I might grab the microphone. I don't know how much people have been hearing us. The voice needs to be higher or what. But, you just relax there and breathe and let go. So it's like we've activated what's going on there, and there's a bit of tension in response. Because it's kind of, it's been held on for a while, and there's a part of you that needs more care and love in there. And just give a bit of holding. Yeah. It's getting ready for more love to come in. Yeah. Like there's been a mistrust of man's love. Like an expectation of disappointment. Maybe.
You're spot on.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
She said I'm spot on. Pat yourself on the back, Gavin, for your... Nice one. So it's important to hear that kind of reflection from people, and then to receive it, to go, I was spot on, okay, good. And then continue, because you're doing a session and it's not your time, It's not me time, it's Vanessa time. But it's still, yeah, so just feel through the disappointments you've had from men, Just make some room for it. Just give those disappointments back to them. Yeah. It's opening up with some thick energy above the heart here. Yeah, it's like oh, what did I feel towards you? You didn't get me, you know. I regret doing that and being treated that way. Yeah, there. Yeah. It really hurt when I lost you, when you left me. Oh, yeah. I felt rejected. It wasn't enough. Yeah. Yeah. Just acknowledge this here. Acknowledge the tenseness, the tightness, the holding on. Yeah. The grief and loss. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry, Vanessa. Please forgive me. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. How you feeling?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah, you're right. Right, and you've tuned in really well. Perfect.
Yeah. Good. Good. Stuff that can stay locked in quite a bit when it's ancestral as well. And when it's just, even in this life, like trying to interact with, you know, the opposite sex or same sex if you go that way, you know, or if they're just friends. It's like there's plenty of disappointment to go around, and that just gets acknowledged now, and the grossness, the difficulty, challenges, the loss of self, like who you are, the falling forwards. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. It's not your fault. Yeah. So this stuff might start coming out over the next few days. Just be gentle with yourself. Drink lots of water. And I'll just see if there's any symbols that want to come in and support you. Yeah, there you go, I thought so. This is one I just picked up 5 minutes before our session that wants to go in. So the next 3 months, you know how I gave you a session with energy before? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it wants to come and support you and support your heart, because they're really strong heart supports. And we just check if there's any other ones. Just intuitively check. Nope. Nope. I think it might just be that one. Nope. jacket makes a lot of noise too, but it's cold.
Right.
So just relax in, you don't have to do anything, just be there. That's, There, two energies. Want to be your friends? Cool. Which one first? Yeah. Okay. Just move this up. Let's undone. Okay. That's just the wire for the mic, so people can hear. So this is Shamrock Gold energy. And we just... anything that's for you, we allow it to come. Shamrock Gold. Shamrock Gold. Oh. Wow. So this energy is really hot. So this is the one you asked for to move the other energies as well. Oh, it's really hot. It's really hot. Oh. Yeah. We bring it along your masculine side in your aura here. And down along your left aura. Done with you? More? Okay. Where do you want to go? Front of the body. To penetrate every part of your being. So this one's beautiful, Vanessa. It says, I allow my consciousness to merge with oneness. I allow my soul to grow and expand with Shamrock Gold. I allow my heart to open. So this is an intelligent stepping stone between point A and point B. So from where you were with what was going on with your heart, this one will step you into the next, what's going on next. And, if it's within your karmic circumstances, which is pretty normal. Yeah. To light the way for those lost and confused. I'm not sure you're lost or confused, but that's the one. And then let's... yeah. Now we put in our big heart opener. Just 3 months of the Reiki energy. The Ascension. Oh. Oh. Allow allowed to speak your truth now. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Done with that energy. Yes. Yeah, good. So not speaking your truth was getting in the way of that energy going through. And yeah, we just should be feeling a lot more alive. So we've explored and worked through a lot. There's still, I think it's still going to be there, but just a lot lighter.
Yeah.
But that there should be a lot that's been released as well. Because I heard it, I felt it, like I saw it in your posture, how much you were releasing. Yeah. There's still like shock and freezing in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so if we want to just open to, let's have a look here. Yeah. It's like you were limited by this.
Yeah.
This wound here, like it's really, I can't be big, I can't be myself because of this. And that's not true anymore. Yeah, it's not true. It's not true. So, I speak the truth to this part of me. The truth is that you deserve love and acceptance. You're completely worthy, regardless of anyone's energy of disappointment. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you finished?
Hey?
Are you finished?
Yeah, I'm just finishing.
No, could you do some clicking behind my back?
Yeah?
Yeah, I feel like,
Okay.
like clicking fingers.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's loving to hug you, hey? There's something about it that's hugging you, that kind of believes it's supporting you.
Yeah.
So it's like there's something else that you're gaining out of it, maybe other than momentum, like safety. I think there might be some safety there, yeah. And just bring in some forgiveness in there. No, acknowledgement, no, acknowledge is part. Yeah. It's protecting you. It's protecting your heart as well. From more hurt, from more loss. Yeah. It's like allowing the ones that you didn't want to leave you. Allow that you're holding on to them. Oh yeah. And make some room for the loss of them. Yeah, good. Oh, how's that feeling?
So good.
So good?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, nice. So I think that's where we shove back the, like, past relationships that we've had, especially with our parents as well, like the things that hurt us, things that we didn't want to look at anymore, that were just like too much for us to handle. Yeah. So yeah, that's fascinating. So there's some hop up with the energy that goes like after just doing some work the last 5 minutes, the energy's popped up maybe 3 inches above you, I'd say, above you, which is really good. But as I go back up further, it like pulls me back down. So that, you know, that part of you is, yeah, it's supporting you and holding you. And when it's ready to release more, it's going to release over the next few months. Next 3 months, as more love comes in, that's when it'll be easier to open that stuff up as well.
Yeah.
So I feel like those energies, those two supportive energies, are going to help open that up. Yeah. Cool. So this has been, what would we call this session? It was like we're doing conscious hurting at the start, and then some errant Reiki work to start opening the auras up, and then some holding on your back here and just bringing in love and insight into what I was feeling, and maybe some statements that she needed to hear, and some releasing and some noticing what's holding on as well, and then a couple of symbols. So this is like Love Inspiration Reiki work, which is free online courses. If you pop in loveinspiration.org.New Zealand, I think people can go have a look there. And yeah, this is another little session that we've done. This is a long session, and Vanessa's done so well. Thank you. And if you want to, like, I don't know, come up and we finish the session sitting and just tell me what your experience has been, that'd be awesome.
Oh,
When you're ready. Yeah. Now just offer you a little water. Around here.
Wow, it's got this whole rush of energy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, nice.
Wow. Feels really good. Yeah. Oh, that was so
Very
good.
cool. Yeah.
Thank you. Where do I start?
Where do you start? There was a lot that went on.
I don't even know where to start. I was like, you said, what would you call this session? To me, it felt like a quantum shift. Is that a word? Quantum shift.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. It's like everything that holds you in a place of existence. Like, if you get to a place in your life where you're open enough and trusting, because trust came through a lot. It sort of can shift you into a completely different place.
Okay.
When you come out of it in such a short time is irrelevant.
Mm.
In that, when you go through something like that.
Time's irrelevant. Cool.
Time is irrelevant. Well, what is time, really?
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. It's now.
It's multi-dimensional.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah. I'm in the now.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah. Like.
I'm in the then.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like really your treatment, is it a treatment? Would you call it a treatment session?
Yeah, probably.
is definitely...
Words are meaningless, but yeah.
I definitely think you capture the whole multi-dimensional self.
Mm.
Being very in tuned, like, with your intuition.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's super easy when it flows, when it's like you just were like, oh, can I come hang out? And then it's like, we're just, oh, why don't we do this session? Why don't we tape it? And then it's like, it was you're ready. So it's like, when you're ready, the healing just like expands. Like I don't have to force anything, you know, it just evolves, it happens, which I love. I love that you're so ready to come and, you know, do your shifts. It's like your body's ready. It's like, okay, I'm ready for the shifts. And then it's just you asking for someone to facilitate that to occur. Yeah. You know?
Yeah, but you're good. You're good at what you do.
Yeah, thank you.
So many people like you.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know anyone like you.
Oh, well, I blush.
I don't, honestly.
Yeah.
You're unique.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for being present and opening yourself and being authentic, because that, you know, there's courage in that.
Yeah, it's like allowing myself, you know, to show up. Because, you know, you've shown up. You're here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yours, like, show up, which is great. It was present, fully present. Thank you so
That's
much.
nice. Giving me tingles. Thank you, Vanessa. Awesome.
That was a blast, that head tingling.
Yeah.
I never felt that after a healing before.
Yeah.
You know when someone says something nice to you, like, just you don't even really know them, but they say something nice to you, or do you ever get that little, when they go, like the feeling, it almost like tickles, like it's a tickly sensation?
Yeah, just when you were talking to me then, like, oh.
Yeah, it's like this feeling, and
nice.
it's like all this energy, like it's like when bubbles, it gets,
Yeah.
and you feel like so relaxed. Like,
Oh yeah.
it must be a hormone in the body. It must be like some kind of endorphin that does that.
When things release too, especially being held back from someone or something as well, and that gets released, the energy goes back to the consciousness, like it's easier to work through stuff. So I've seen other people like say it's like Kundalini awakening, but it's just like, oh, I don't have to wear this weight anymore, so I get more energy where I'm not fragmented in my brain as much. And it's beautiful.
So blissful.
Yeah. Cool. Well, thanks for the session.
Thank you.
And
that's awesome.
welcome to YouTube. There you go. Thanks for watching, team. See you next time.